Man, this is just so crazy. So now we got a fire drill going on.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Yeah, what he said. Seriously, what's up with that security guard's, what's his deal? And that security guard, by the way, is David Madsen. Now let's talk to Principal Wells. I do remember the names of most of these characters, but not all of them. So anyway.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
Well, he probably just doesn't know you. I mean, you are like, what, 18? You're like basically a senior in like a new school, but I don't know.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Crap. So these are like the very huge choices that could definitely have a huge consequence in the game later on in future episodes. So we either can report Nathan and tell the truth, or hide the truth and lie to Principal Wells. Honestly, if this were me and if I just saw what happened, I would do my best to tell the truth. I mean, you just have to. Always tell the truth, folks. It'll help you out in the long run, hopefully.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Alright, so we definitely have the ability to rewind and see what the other decision would have been. Let's find out. I'm just pressing L1. And she's rewinding all her choices right now. She could basically just put out her hand and rewind time, which is cool.
You look a little...
We don't need to hear all this. Let's see what happens, or what would have happened if I hid the truth.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's
well...
the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
Female troubles.
Again. You know,
Teen-tude.
Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with the class.
Crap.
Please.
Now he's gonna tell on me.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
I should probably, again, this is just me saying that. Is that like dirt on the floor? Man, that's disgusting. But anyway, this is just me, but I would honestly tell the truth. Again, that's just me, but I mean, you heard what Max said. if she hid the truth, then her parents might take her away from Blackwell Academy. So let's go ahead. Let's tell the truth because Nathan sounds like a psychopath. I mean, seriously, how do they not notice that he was walking around school with a gun? Like, my God. Alright, so Max is walking out. This is actually not that bad. Blackwell Academy, it's pretty nice. Nice, beautiful campus. I'm sort of digging it.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Nathan's getting in trouble. Again, if my mic sounds a little off, it's the game's kind of freeze framing-ish. I mean, it is kind of dumb, but let's definitely go around and talk to some more people.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
That is crazy. Let's choose... Actually, let's choose David Madsen.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Didn't really like the attitude Miss Grant gave me with that, response that she gave me, but let's talk about the Native Americans a little bit.
Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers.
Well, duh, they were here first.
Found a mutual symbiosis and thrived.
That's why they're called Native Americans, by the way.
Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I don't know. She's not YOLO, right?
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Again, this action will have consequences, but at this point, I don't really care. Sometimes in this game, you really have to take risks, but not too many risks, otherwise bad stuff will happen. Again, you can always rewind and go back to the conversations you have with these characters, but we're not going to waste too much time with that. Again, trying to get as much information as possible. Look at, what's this dude's name? Hayden. He's got two girls laying right next to him.
There's Hayden in his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream.
Hell yeah, he's got two girls right beside him.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Yeah. Let's actually learn a little bit more about the Vortex Club.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Like me? Alright, let's talk more about Rachel. Ooh. Let's talk more about Rachel. Find out more about this girl.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Wow, we got a couple of choices here.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Okay, then.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Alright then, let's definitely talk more about Nathan Prescott.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
I mean, at least I don't carry a gun around like Nathan did.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Alright, so we definitely learned a lot more information about the Vortex Club, and we got a text from Warren. Alright, so we have to get Warren's flash drive. Here's some more journal entries, by the way. If you want to read it, definitely go ahead and do so. And let's introduce you to more of the characters. Let's go ahead, let's talk to some more people before getting that flash drive. I think we got time.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
a weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Whatever, Brooke. I don't need you and your stupid drone. Searching your bag, see what you got.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Yeah, see, look, that drone isn't even that impressive. I think he's so cool and whatnot. Actually, we might use that now that we have more information.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Nice. Now we get to fly the drone a little bit. I'm not controlling anything, by the way. It's just doing it for me. I know that Jesse and Gina do this. The two people from Prank vs. Prank. I know that they just got a drone. And I've watched some of their vlogs on their boyfriend versus girlfriend channel. They are just, it's just so amazing. Like with Jesse flying around this drone and whatnot. They get so many great shots. I mean, this is what YouTube can do sometimes. I mean, you can get all these like crazy shots and in such high quality too. You know, unlike this drone. But still, it's just amazing. Shouts out to them, by the way. And yeah, I think we're done with that. But that was still very fun. Again, I'm not going to take most of the objective photos. But I will try and take most of them if I can remember them.
There's Justin and his skater posse.
Let's talk to my man, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
It's actually called an Ollie 2, by the way, Max. Just saying.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
Thrash.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Let's see the tray flip. See what that's all about.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Alright, Trevor, see what you got. Oh! Oh, no. No. Oh, no, Trevor. No, right in the ding-a-ling. Oh my god, the banana, the sausage, whatever you want to call it, the cucumber. Damn, man. Oh, that sucks. Definitely taking a photo of this. Hashtag grr Mondays. It is Monday in this game, by the way. Let's rewind, because I don't want him to be in pain. And let's see him do the other trick. See if maybe he'll be better at that than a tray flip. Come on, Trevor. There you go. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Might see you in the X Games one day. Doing the street competition. I don't think he'll be able to do vert. Hell no. I do also know some skating too, which I'll also try and consider playing some of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games or the Underground games. Definitely let me know if you want to see that.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you?
Boy, if you don't get...
I do put my sketches on Facebook though.
Yeah, here's a little song for you. No.
Hell no. I am... Nah. You said put it on Facebook. Nah.
I'd rather not, Daniel. Not that I don't want you to.
Never mind. I guess you would be too ashamed. Now, I have to get back to my drawing.
Not that would be a shame, Daniel, but damn. You want to post it all over Facebook? I ain't cool with that.